I boarded the train. At the moment, I felt as if I was already on my excursion and that there was no reason for me to leave. But the major had pressured me to leave the front and explore what Italy had to offer. After all, it wouldn't really make a difference if I was there or not. The doors were about to close as I saw the priest rush to the door from the window. He was running fast and approached the door of my car.
Wait. Clemente,
Hello, priest.
I forgot to give you my address for my family.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure I'll visit them, alright?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I didn't fall asleep until past 12. I was wondering about the places I would see. The major was set on me seeing the so-called centers of culture and civilization, but I wanted to go see the home of the priest. I decided I would go there last. Good evening.
Tis.
Can I have the obituary section?
I think you know enough about the war.
Alright.
Ciao, can I have your ticket, please?
Yeah, of course.
You're not deserting, are you?
No.
Good. I would have had to shoot you.
Alright. Can I have the sports section, at least?
Please, I'm trying to read the newspaper.
Alright, I'm sorry. The trip I remember most was from my first stop in Milan. That is where I met a girl by the name of Serena Bruno. We met on my first night after I ate dinner in a small bistro. I had a couple of drinks and I left. Thank you. Ooh, grappa. Nice.
The check when you're ready.
Thank you, sir. The food tired me out, but I still had enough energy to go to the whorehouse. I gathered myself, paid the tab, and started to walk. I got lost almost immediately.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas.
Oh, senor.
What are you looking for?
Anything's fine.
Whatever.
Okay.
Come this way.
That night was bad. I was
Have a good night, sir.
and I left unsatisfied. Something was different about that night. The women were the same and great as always, but something inside me wasn't the same. There was a deepening hole in the center of my chest in which alcohol and women could not fill. I felt the need for something more in my life. I didn't need something to help me feel like I was worth something in this war. I needed someone. As I walked around the city to find a hotel room, I had the realization that I couldn't stand up and I fell. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'll take you where you need to go. Come on, let's go.
Alright, it's not my
Let's go.
I'm in America.
My name is Serena Bruno. What's your name?
It's Lieutenant Henry.
Well, Lieutenant Henry, you shouldn't be walking out blackout drunk in the middle of the night. You should have some self-respect.
Don't tell him what to do. You're not my mom. This is the hotel?
Yeah, this is Hotel Da Vinci.
Okay, you just get whatever room's fine.
Alright, thank you. That's it.
Come on, let's go.
Mom?
Let's go. You have to go to your room.
Don't touch me.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh my god, the stairs. Stairs are rotating. Where am I going?
Go straight and take a left. Alright. This way.
I'm gonna go. Just gonna.
It's an empty here. Stay?
No, I think that's alright.
No, I have to stay. You're too drunk.
Alright, so where are you from?
I'm from Sicily. I studied architecture.
Serena stayed the entire night, and we talked about everything there was to talk about. The war, her school, America, Italy, and the Austrians. She was the one that did the majority of the talking, and for the first time I found it easy to listen. I had the strange feeling of a slight connection to this woman, and it was more than sexual. I felt a connection with her that night, and I never felt anything like that before. The hole in the center of my chest was no longer there. I felt complete. I never had this feeling before, and it became something that I might desire for the rest of my life. Prostitutes were great, but this was something that was different, in a good way. However, I needed to move on in my journey. Later that week, I boarded a train to continue on my journey.
What's a three-letter word for cancellation?
Obama. Can I have the obituary section, please?
Not for dirty Italian.
Thank you.
Filthy. Just check when you're ready.
Thank you.
Busy.
No, but it's the only way it works, because otherwise it just looks like a complete buffoon.
You look like a complete buffoon right now.
Alright, ready?
I can't do this.
Why?
Like your face.
I'm sorry?
You need to have some self-respect and pride. That's too long.
You know you're not actually drunk, right, Deev?
This isn't my hat. Is my finger in it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, not my fault,
You
alright?
can be tied. It's not that hard.
Minute, brother.